Alright, imagine this. You're scrolling your feed late at night, and out of nowhere you see a post about the Day of Judgment. Kinda makes you pause, right? There's something fascinating, and a little spooky, about the idea that there are actual signs leading up to this big event, especially when so many cultures and religions talk about it. Now you might have heard about the major signs, things like the return of a great leader, the sun rising from the west, or the appearance of mysterious creatures, but today, I want to talk about the lesser-known signs, the ones that don't make the headlines, but are just as intriguing. Let's dive in. First up, the loss of honesty and trust. Sounds familiar, right? According to tradition, as the Day of Judgment gets closer, people will start losing their sense of trust. It'll be rare to find someone you can count on. And honesty? Even rarer. Next, knowledge will vanish. But not because people suddenly forget everything. Instead, true scholars, people who genuinely know and practice their faith, will become really, really hard to find. Then, there's the spread of ignorance. I'm talking about a time when people act without thinking, jump to conclusions, and follow whatever's trending, no matter how wild it seems. Another sign, people will compete to build taller and taller buildings, just for the sake of showing off. Sound familiar in today's world? It's like a status symbol, but on a skyscraper scale. War and chaos will become more common. Not just big wars between countries, but smaller arguments and fights all over the place. It'll seem like conflict is everywhere, all the time. And then, there's the increase in natural disasters, earthquakes, floods, storms, all happening more often and in places you wouldn't expect. But here's one that hits close to home. People will stop caring for their parents and elders, respect will fade, and families won't be as close as they used to be. Money and wealth, they'll be everywhere, but so will greed and poverty. The gap between rich and poor will get bigger, even though there's more than enough for everyone. And finally, time will seem to pass faster. Weeks, months, even years will feel like they're flying by. So, why talk about these signs? It's not just about being scared or waiting for something huge to happen. It's a reminder to look at how we treat each other and the world around us. Maybe if we pay attention to these signs, we can choose to be more honest, kind, and caring, and make our world a little better, one day at a time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking stories. See you next time.